calmness, regardless of how overwhelming the circumstances may be. Develop your own powerful, immediate action drill to extract yourself from situations in which you find yourself hijacked emotionally and needing to rescue the deal. We'll also look at ways of ensuring long-term negotiation success by surrounding yourself with a winning team, and how to establish a robust yet agile working routine over an extended period of time. Practical psychology to influence any negotiation. Chapter 3 draws back the curtain on negotiation psychology and challenges outdated thinking and research on how our brains work and its impact on our emotions. Learn the easy-to-apply yet powerful Jedi mind tricks that would take your negotiations to the next level. Develop a deeper understanding of a proven, evidence-based negotiation framework within which you can take regular, meaningful action and apply techniques to influence and persuade anyone on anything at any time. Avoiding common negotiation mistakes. Chapter 4 offers ways to spot and avoid the most common negotiation mistakes people make. You'll learn how to identify both your personal barriers to effective communication that often arise subconsciously, as well as those entrenched organizational blocks that are often found in the systems, processes, and culture of an organization. We'll cover how to embrace communication conflict in a healthy way that allows you to keep your cool and still achieve negotiation success. In doing so, we'll also discover how to diffuse and overcome any negativity or challenge others may levy against you or your proposal. Negotiating with difficult people. Chapter 5 brings together all the tools and techniques from the previous chapters. It teaches you how to succeed in conversations with difficult people. You'll learn how to plan for such conversations and uncover the reasons why they might be difficult in the first place. Learn how to identify what their real and unspoken needs are that need to be met before you can succeed. The book concludes by showing you how to identify and mitigate any risks that might impact on your negotiation. Introduction. I always wanted to be a cop. Not a uniformed Bobby on the beat, but a detective solving crimes and putting villains behind bars. And for 16 years, I did just that. I threw myself into investigating everything from petty shoplifting to murder and terrorism. And I loved every minute. One afternoon, I was sitting in the canteen at Greenwich Police Station in London, catching up with a colleague. He looked knackered, but was full of professional pride as he took me through the 4 days he'd just spent in something called a Red Centre, helping to resolve the kidnapping of a drug dealer by a rival Albanian gang. I was hooked and hanging on his every word, even though I didn't understand all of it. It was a long way from the overflowing in-tray of crime reports I needed to process before the day was out. "You should give it a go," he said, and offered to introduce me to the Hostage Crisis Negotiation Unit, HCNU, based at Scotland Yard, who are responsible for training both UK and international police officers, as well as members of the military, in the art of negotiation. I already knew of their world-class reputation alongside those of the FBI and New York Police Department counterparts. At the time, the HCNU also managed the on-call rota for officers willing to take on the additional responsibility, while their private lives were interrupted at the most inconvenient moments as they raced across London to help negotiate the release of people who had been kidnapped. I took him up on the offer of the introduction. I was subsequently selected, and for the next few years, I fully immersed myself in this unique world as I watched and learned from the very best. In 2015, I left the police force and continued to build my experience in kidnap-for-ransom negotiations and other similar